Hey friends, Tina Lala here, and I am so excited to bring you the opening day of the Flower Festival. Look at all this amazing, look at the patchwork back there. My gosh, I am so excited. We're gonna we're gonna try some new foods. We're gonna see a lot of different plant-based items. I'm hoping to meet some new friends. So let's go. All right, friends, so they've got the first full topiary that's down here in World Showcase, and it is Encanto, and it looks amazing. You know, I absolutely love how the Disney horticulturists design and decorate these topiaries, which are created using the sphagnum topiary design process, which means they use heavy steel frames that are fitted with sphagnum moss, which allows the outer plants to grow and thrive. That's right, these topiaries are real plants. It takes about 3 to 4 months for the topiary to reach its full bloom after being planted, and that's when the show begins for the Flower and Garden Festival. I'll be showing you all the topiaries, some new and some favorites that are worth repeating as we walk around Epcot. I was so excited to meet the dapper Danielle from Instagram, who was wearing a gorgeous dress from @ShopTheGypsyBelle, Hannah Lee Lifestyle from Instagram looking fabulous, and Adam the Woo from the Daily Woo on YouTube. It's so great to meet other social media creators at the Disney parks. Next in our Flower Festival journey was the Farmer's Feast. This kiosk has a very interesting menu because it will change as the seasons of the festival change. So, if you're visiting Epcot in early March, you'll have strawberries and veal loin. Your menu when you visit in April will be scallops and blueberries, and in May, it will be pork tenderloin and peaches. I think that's a great way to show how the harvest changes at a farm during the spring season. They are hard at work out here with the corn, right here on the grill out in the back. It's amazing. It's got like a garlic butter sauce on top. As you can see, we stopped over at the Farmer's Fresh kiosk, and we have a veal loin with risotto and the red wine sauce underneath, and so we're going to take a bite. The veal loin, thinly sliced, very lean, very tender. The risotto, cheesy. Mine actually had like a bean sprout in it, but it was very good. The sauce underneath, which is a red wine sauce, has a little bit of like a rhubarb taste to it, but very sweet. Not overly sweet, but still a really good bite. Definitely something I'd go back for. And on to the next. Okay, so the other item that we got was the street corn, which has the garlic spread, and they do have a plant-based cheese, but they were out of it when we picked this up, so this just has the garlic spread on it. Okay, I can definitely taste the garlic right off. Before the fork even hit my mouth, I could taste and smell that garlic. The corn is very sweet. It's very well cooked, so the kernels are still crunchy. It's definitely what you want to get if you're any fair. You'd want that nice, sweet, crunchy corn on a summer's day. This is definitely right up that alley. And on to the next. Hey gang, so we went over to Brunch Cod and we picked up the chicken and gravy, which is the Impossible Chicken, so we'll have to give that a try. And, you know, I'm a sucker for avocado, so I had to pick up the avocado toast one more time. All right, so let's talk about this chicken and gravy with the Impossible Chicken. Now, you know I'm not a fan of Impossible meat, but I'm trying because we're at the Flower Festival and it's plant-based, but I was not a fan. It tasted weird. It's very crunchy. Did not have the chicken taste that I was expecting. The gravy was good. It's kind of a thick gravy, but it's tasty. But that chicken, I wasn't really a fan. So on to the next. So the other thing we got was the avocado toast. So it's got some tomatoes, the radish. I mean, this thing looks amazing. You know I love avocado, so I've got to give it a try. I know I had it last year, but See if it's just as good. The avocado sweet with the tomatoes that are very sweet, very crunchy. The bread, which I think is a sourdough bread, has a nice little balance to it. So the avocado is very creamy. There's some chunks in there which are really good because they're soft. But the avocado is definitely very fresh. With those pieces of tomato on top, give it a nice little sweetness on top of it. Definitely a good little piece of toast. And on to the next. Hey friends, so we're over here at Jardin de Fiesta, which is over near Mexico, and we got it's a pepper braised pork on fried corn shells. We got the tamale, which is poblano peppers, corn, and cheese, and then we got the flan, which I really can't wait to try because that's guava with whipped cream and fresh fruit. So let's check them out. Okay, so this is a braised pork on a corn shell with beans. This looks like amazing. What I would get at like a Chipotle bowl thing. So let's give this a try. Right away, look at those tastes of spices. Pork is breaking up really nicely. This is really good. A little bit of heat, not too bad, but I'm tasting those spices. Tasting that pork. Let me get one more dive in. Yeah, definitely really good. It's a little salty here and there, but the pork is really good. And again, it's not too spicy, but I can taste that tanginess in there. And on to the next. Okay, so let's check out this tamale. Just very mushy and very, very salty. I'm not quite sure what. There really wasn't any, like I was expecting like flavor and spices, and I didn't taste anything like that. It was just very, very salty. No, I don't know if it's the poblano cheese that's making it very salty, but just very, very salty. On to the next. Okay, so now the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is the flan. So here we go. That is really good. Not too sweet. I can taste the guava that's in it. Really smooth flan. And then a nice kind of caramel top. It's really, really good. And on to the next. The Honey Bistro was a great kiosk serving up some honey-themed items like chicken and waffles and honey glazed cauliflower. They had these great honey pots to show you how honey can be a different color based on what flower the bee visits. Believe it or not, I was excited for cauliflower. All right, gang, over here at the Honey Bistro, and we got the honey roasted cauliflower. So we got the honey roasted carrot puree, which is here, the wild rice pilaf, your collection of spring vegetables, then you've got honey blistered grapes, and then somewhere in here there's a sunflower brittle, which that could be it right there. Carrot puree is nice and sweet. All the vegetables are cooked well. It's good. Veggies were fresh. Couldn't really taste the honey component, but thumbs up and on to the next. And if you haven't heard yet, the bathroom over here in the UK is finally open. So exciting news. Also, right here on the front, they have this amazing Shakespeare garden, which has different quotes from his different sonnets. And then they've planted trees, herbs, flowers, and things associated to the sonnet and play right next to the quotes. There's rosemary, that's for remembrance. Pray, love, remember. And there is pansies, that is for thoughts. Very cool. I had to check out the newly reopened United Kingdom bathroom. I'm not sure anything changed inside the bathroom, but I'm thinking it was an improvement on the plumbing because the fountain was finally working again outside of the bathroom. I was excited to try the pulled duck confit and the cake filled with lavender at the Fleur de Lis France kiosk. You always see lavender used in desserts on TV, so this was my chance. The duck confit was warm and smelled really good. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, gang, the duck confit I just tried here. So I think I'd have to say it's potatoes with gravy and duck. I mean, it's hot. It's hot here today, so that being hot, it wasn't terrible, but it was just okay. Okay, so my review of the lavender gato, I think I'd have to say it wasn't bad. I mean, it's like a lemon cake with like a blueberry compote, and there were like little drops of lavender. I don't think I tasted the lavender all that hugely, but it wasn't terrible. On to the next. So La Isla Fresca had an impossible Jamaican beef patty that I really wanted to try. I haven't had a lot of impossible meat before, so I was really excited to try this one. Okay, friends, so that impossible Jamaican jerk beef patty, that was spicy. The meat itself was really good, actually, and even the papaya sauce on top of it was really tangy. But the meat itself, that's spicy. Good. It was really good, but just very spicy. And on to the next. Hanami in Japan, they're known for their frushi, which is fruit-wrapped sushi, but they had some other things on their menu that I wanted to try. All right, so look at this steamed bun. It's so beautiful. Okay, so here I'm going to tear the bun in half so you can see what's inside. Okay, it's not terrible. The bun is steamed well. The plant-based soy meat inside is interesting. Actually, I would prefer this over the bean paste buns that I've had in the past, but not my favorite. So let's check out the ramen cup. Oh, there's some nice pieces of chicken in here. I'm kind of excited. So when I bought the ramen salad, they said make sure you shake it well so that the chili oil and ouzo could mix throughout everything. So let's give it a taste. Okay, so it's nice and cold, which is nice because it's very hot today. There's lots of vegetables and stuff mixed in here. The juices, it's not too spicy, which is nice. You can see all the stuff mixed all down below. This is actually really yummy. I would definitely do this again. This was pretty good. Simple, but very tasty. And now, on to the next. Okay, and if you haven't seen these adorable topiaries, these are the ones that you can purchase and bring home, but they're only available at the Flower Festival. These topiaries, so they need to be in indirect sun, and in a couple of months, these things will be full of the ivy. Look at, here's a Mickey. Here's a Mickey right here. They have various prices. So the Mickey, and he's quite moist, so he's $16.99. The little bunny's $54.99. But they keep them pretty wet. But then you can put them out on your porch, again, indirect sun. And these guys in a couple of months will be full of ice. And I asked, they don't ship them, so you'd have to pack them somehow. Hi friends, well there you have it. Opening day of the Flower Festival. We had some great food, we met some new friends, and I can't wait to see what happens on day 2 of the Flower Festival. We'll see you there.